We could not, will not, and never will stand idly by while heat seeps from the UK's remaining blast furnaces.
Keeping 135 years of virgin British steel production from going cold. Our front line at times of peril.
High-strength steel.
The signature gleam, a sign of a nation on the up.
British steel.
But now, the production of steel itself under threat. Britain's final virgin steelworks in Scunthorpe, Lincolnshire, at risk of going dark within days, unless the government stepped in. The first recall on a Saturday since 1982. MPs coming from every corner to take control of the plant from its Chinese owners, passing emergency legislation to make sure there is fuel to keep the furnace burning.
This is an exceptional and unique situation that I do need all colleagues to recognise. It allows us to take control of British Steel's blast furnaces, maintaining steel production and, by extension, protecting the company's 3,500-strong workforce.
He says it's not full nationalisation.
Now, the bill does not transfer ownership to the government. We'll have to deal with this matter at a later date.
A reprieve today, but could the furnaces still go cold in a few years' time?
The action I seek to take today is not a magic wand or a panacea. The state cannot fund the long-term transformation of British Steel itself, nor would it want to do so.
An unprecedented intervention in modern times, government running but not owning the steelworks. Questions over how much this will cost.
From midnight, the Chancellor will be standing behind the payroll, settling every bill with every supplier, even if they're in arrears.
This is about so much more than just what's going on in Lincolnshire. It's about Britain's place in the world and its resilience. Can we really have a domestic steel industry if Donald Trump continues to levy 25% tariffs? Will we be able to make our own weapons if that industry goes dark? And are we eventually going to have to rely on Chinese exports of steel? Ministers today accused the Chinese owners of deliberately trying to close down the Scunthorpe plant so they can supply the material direct from China. This a worry for MPs.
What if all of Europe's ramping up, as it might well be in the next phase of Ukraine, then all of a sudden the Western world is short of steel, and guess where the biggest sink is? 54% of steel capacity, I think I'm right in that number, is in China. So we are going to fall dependent upon them.
Thank you for being here.
On a visit to Lincolnshire to meet steelworkers, the Prime Minister waved the flag for domestic steel. Even if the gambit to keep these steelworks open succeeds for now, is the British industry really big and sustainable enough to continue to dominate for another 100 years? Sam Coates, Sky News, Westminster.